Awesome, we're live now. Say that again. Your balls checked.
They've been checked. They're
Okay.
intact.
They good? They doing good?
They're intact, on location. I'm mildly lubricated at all time.
Good. Good. Great. That's great. I'm so glad.
Yep.
You know what I just realized I could do? I feel like
Your
a
mom.
dum-dum.
What?
I could totally
Right.
make a background and put it in here. Hold on, I'm gonna try that actually right now.
Have we not
Yeah,
done
let's
that
do it
before?
while we're live. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we're gonna do it live. Fuck it,
Fuck
do
it,
it
we're gonna
live!
do it live!
We're gonna do it live! I'm gonna see, unless I deleted it. I may have.
Delete channel by accident.
Oh, bro, don't say that. That is totally in my wheelhouse to do.
That is something Taylor would do.
It is.
Image. Adds
You guys
image
want to
of
bring me a Red Bull?
big black doink schloink.
Hmm?
What?
Did we what?
You guys want to bring me a Red Bull?
Don't want to. I may.
Do it.
I may do it just for you.
Thank you, you sexy slut, you.
You're welcome.
Charlie.
Oh,
is
hey, Ryan.
Such a good girl, huh?
My buddy Harry in March has an MMA fight in Idaho Falls. Do you want to come?
Potter?
Chandler.
Oh.
He said Henry. No, you said Harry.
Harry.
No,
It's
never
Harry.
mind, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, when?
In March. I don't know the exact day.
A day
It's in like 3
in
months.
March.
Yeah, if I don't have a job by then, and if I'm not working.
Hell yeah. So I'm going, my dad's going, and my older brother's going.
I thought I got
Uh,
to meet the family.
Taylor said he might go, but he doesn't know for sure yet. So it'd be really cool. We could all vibe.
Excuse me, that was disgusting. I did that on stream.
Taylor, we should definitely go. We could take another trip with the...
See, but I don't know where I'm going to be by then either.
Oh, true.
I don't know where I'm going to be in there.
That's this beautiful thing about knowing in advance is you can schedule around something. It's pretty cool.
If you get a new job, you can always tell them, yeah, I have this MMA fight. I'm going to go watch one of my friends fight. I've never been to an MMA fight or a boxing fight.
Oh my
so
gosh,
this is
guys,
first
I
one.
think I've done it.
I think you broke it.
No, hold on. I'm not done yet. Wait. Everyone, ignore that.
Ignore the giant purple canvas across your screen right now. That makes it so you cannot see this lovely content that you oh so crave.
Nope, I lied. That was dumb. No, I have not done it. I lied.
Sure. I love how you could just hold Charlie's hand and she's totally cool with it.
That's how most
I'll
women work.
remove that.
That's
just
how
hold her
that's her
hand and then
favorite
have-
thing.
Yeah.
Is just holding her paw.
I wish someone would come hold me right now because my baby's not at my house right now.
I
I'm
can
getting
hold you.
no snuggles. Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to hold
Our-
you close to me while you're only wearing a diaper. That'd be weird.
Are baby snuggles something different?
I can wear a hat too with the little propellers on the top. You want me to?
No.
No.
A little lollipop?
Anytime I see those, I just think of Spy Kids too.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
How am I sounding?
You're
Like a
sounding
bitch.
good.
Good. You say like I'm rich?
You sound
No.
like you pulled it out of your throat finally.
Goddamn.
Oh, it's still in there.
That was brutal. I got some new boots yesterday.
Did you? Dude, I got new boots too. Let me see them.
Yeah.
Let me see your boots.
They look kind of like the Hey Dude ones,
Ooh.
but they're
Ooh.
a bit more sturdy.
Sturdy boots for a sturdy man.
That's my ring, Charlie.
That was my sex name in college.
Come here.
Sturdy man?
Dirty man.
Something like that.
Were you that notorious that you had a sex name? Sturdy man?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Come on. Come on. You can do it.
So Marvel
You
Rivals
can do it,
is still
Charlie.
being
Come on.
installed on my computer.
Okay, that's fine. How much longer does it got?
There you are.
Hi. On Steam, it's at 100%. It is in fact completed. However,
Everyone-
I just attempted to launch Marvel Rivals, and it's at 16%
Oh.
in shaders.
That's fine.
Going up steadily though.
And well, yeah, well, it shouldn't take that long.
Doggo on stream. Everyone's happy.
Everyone. The one person, which I think is Hyrum. Do you have the stream up? Do any of you guys have the
Yep.
stream up?
I'm never happy though. I do.
Yeah.
Let me look real quick.
Taylor, do you
I
have it up?
not.
No.
Oh, there's one other
I
person
have the stream
here.
up now.
Oh. Dude, does
Never
TikTok
mind.
banned
There are no
broken
people.
slunk schlunk Marvel rivals.
TikTok ban schlunk, broken schlunk.
Dude, Dutch Bros is making this new drink. It's like a Lucky Charms Red Bull drink.
What?
Yeah, no, it's diabetes, like 110%, but it is so delicious.
I had one sip. Not even
Does it
joking.
bother
one
you that no matter where you go or what you do, you cannot escape the rampant anal onslaught of capitalism?
Yeah, it does bother me a lot. All on red. That is so much worse than TikTok, man. It's so much worse. Everyone's all concerned about China is gonna be working our algorithm, and no, everyone's like on red, it'll be fine.
Oh man.
Which we're gonna get into. We're gonna get into all that.
Oh, he's saying we should gamble on stakes.
Oh,
That's what he's saying.
see, because everyone's talking about going to Redbook or
Yeah,
whatever.
Red Note.
Red Note.
Red Note.
I thought that's what he was talking about. Never
think
mind.
it's
Sorry,
funny?
Max.
When we're ready to get into it, I have thoughts. Do you remember the congressional hearing with the Singaporean representative from TikTok?
No.
Good-looking Asian dude goes up to Congress, and they're asking him a bunch of questions, and he just made them look really, really stupid.
Okay.
It
Oh,
was
the Congress,
pretty
yeah.
funny. Yeah, but there's some details about that the average TikToker does not know, and it's pretty funny.
Oh no, I got whipped cream in my beard. That's not good to do online.
Cream in the beard, that's
Peop-
good luck.
People won't abuse that.
$2,000 on red.
Is
You
it-
bet $2,000 on red again. I don't think we should be doing this on stream. I'm pretty sure it's against terms of service to gamble on stream.
I lost it already. Don't worry
Not
about it.
unless we say
God damn it.
allegedly.
Allegedly, we're not
Yeah,
streaming it, so
allegedly.
Oh,
Allegedly.
oh! You guys want to see my
No,
new
I'm
wallet?
kinda loading. No, that's a Krabby Patty.
it is.
It's not a wallet. This
It's
is
a
Patrick.
thick wallet.
No, this is Patrick.
Ignore that.
Way
That
to
didn't
go!
happen.
Now your social security number's gonna be gone.
happen.
You gotta restart the stream and delete it.
No, I'm not going to do that. We'll just hope. There was some stuff covered. Hold on, I didn't show the whole thing. Yeah, the important bits were covered. I'm all right.
I like how you open it again and don't cover it, so
Well,
people can
I
take
did
a
it-
clear screen.
Oh shit! I did do it again.
Stop opening
My
the.
important bits are not
Stop.
covered.
I go on red.
Allegedly, that was allegedly my ID. That fixed all my problems. Okay, well, I guess we can get into it. Anyone say anything on your Snapchat, Ryan?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, we can just get into it. I mean, it's not going to be a podcast episode. We're just hanging out today. I mean, good as long as you're doing it with this content.
How far do you think the TikTok ban is gonna go?
Like, how long is it going to last? You mean?
Mm.
Oh boy.
Not long.
I think it's gonna last no more than a few weeks.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure they got it up now. I'm pretty sure you can use TikTok right now.
It's well, here, let me check. I'm pretty sure it's still down.
I heard something about Trump saying,
Oh no, it is. Wow, look at that.
yeah.
Now all my TikTok feed is filled with people saying goodbye on TikTok.
Is it really? That's funny.
I didn't think it was gonna disappear.
It's too popular.
It's too popular and influential, and too many people rely on it because a lot of people have businesses on TikTok, so too many people rely on it to make money.
Yeah.
And the whole argument to ban TikTok is just
Hyrum, you're still
it's not a good
moderating, right?
argument.
What?
Can you moderate and delete Max's stupid ass comments, please?
Who's Max?
Yeah.
Mad Max?
Yeah, Mad Max.
Where the heck are the comments?
You're fine. I just don't want to get in trouble for you saying you're edging and about to buzz. I mean, you don't need to leave. Just I don't know if that's going to get us in trouble or not.
He's like, fine, I'll just go bust somewhere else. Mom!
What? I'm gonna go bust somewhere else. Mom! What the I don't know. I think with the I don't really care about the TikTok ban personally because I never used TikTok. I've never really used it. And the one time we did try to use it, we got immediately perma-banned for no reason. So
Oh, I forgot about that.
so
Wait, when was this? What?
So during the content warning days of Schloink, the early golden age, you could say.
A year ago.
I made like an unholy amount of TikToks, and I just put them all out there. And it took about 12 hours for them to tell us our account was permanently banned.
no warning, no strike, no nothing. Just immediate perma-ban.
For what?
I don't know.
We have
It was
no
just
idea.
lethal company stuff. So it was like
I don't even think
a
we
lot of
cussed
swearing.
in that video.
We did a lot.
But people can
It's so-
cuss
a
on
lot.
TikTok.
It's so weird on how the TikTok rules work because I tried posting a video of. So my ex had a friend who offed himself, and we had a funeral for him. So what we ended up doing was we ended up going down to the river and throwing fireworks into the river. And I got videos of it. I don't know if it's still on my phone, but I posted that on TikTok because it was actually really funny because we threw it in and it didn't go off, and we were like, I don't think it's gonna go off, and all of a sudden we just saw a big explosion and all this water go everywhere. Within like 2 hours, that got banned or like that got taken down, and I got a strike, and I was like, okay, that's cool, whatever. I go on my TikTok a few minutes later, and immediately the first video is of a fucking explosion of a car, someone driving in a car, and it just exploding. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I can't post a video of me throwing a firework into a river that doesn't hurt anyone, but yet people can get videos that have like 2 million likes of someone getting blown up in a freaking car. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be
that
fair,
doesn't make
there
sense.
was a lady who was doing live streams, and her face would be on camera, but none of the rest of her. And she was getting railed. On stream.
What?
You could only see her face.
What?
I don't. Yeah.
They
I
do
don't-
that
I
on
don't understand
Instagram
that.
too.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that stayed up for. She probably did like a good year of doing that every day.
See, but we can't post a funny
But no,
short of us
not,
playing Lethal Company,
For
having
content warning.
having a good time.
I actually
Which I-
really want to play
yeah.
content warning.
I enjoy.
I
content
don't
warning-
not
warning.
like content warning anymore. They need to add more stuff, and I don't think they're adding anymore. There's
Let
no
me
new
see.
content.
Well, it's an.
Let me-
I'm pretty. It's an indie game, right?
It
It
is.
was
Yeah.
made by. I think it was made by a handful of
The
people.
last update was controller support had been added, and that was in December.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like how it's fun, but then after the seventh time you do it in one sitting, it just starts like, okay, this is the same
I think
stuff.
a big issue that we have with that game is
we suck.
suck at
We're
it.
really bad at
We're
it. We're
really
not
bad at
progressing.
it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
And so I think if we actually progressed, we would unlock more stuff because there's a bunch of monsters we haven't seen. A bunch
I
of
say
equipment
if we got to
haven't
a point to where we've kind of surpassed where we've been, I'm down to stream it. But I just don't want to keep streaming the same thing when we're not like excelling.
seen. Can we? Do you guys want to play that instead of Marvel Rivals? or
No, I
whatever?
would rather play Marvel Rivals.
I can't.
Yeah, and he can't. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
your
true.
PC's still dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I don't have any. I'm literally bankrupt right
fit
now.
off the-
So
No, I'd rather play Marvel Rivals just because Marvel Rivals is a bigger deal at the moment. That and I actually want to play it because I've been practicing. So,
That is fair. I have not played it in about a month.
I could care less to play it.
Yeah. Let me
D-
see. What are the big games on Twitch right now? Now I'm curious.
There's really, I would imagine the basic, Rainbow Six Siege probably still, Black Ops.
No, Siege has fallen off. Siege
Has
doesn't
it?
really.
Siege is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th place right
I was
now.
gonna say it
Oh,
should
it's
still be in the
eighth
top
place.
10.
It's still in the top 10. Damn.
People love
Yeah.
watching
Counter Strike,
Six.
Fortnite.
Valorant,
Marvel Rivals.
GTA, League of Legends, Warcraft, then Fortnite, then Counter Strike.
What is League of Legends as a game? Because no one talks about League of Legends. It's like mysterious.
The only people who like League of Legends, like enjoy playing it, are the kind of people who would like League of Legends.
What does that mean?
Have you ever? Okay, I'm gonna reveal a lot about myself in a second. Have you ever gone to play Pokemon?
The
at a
AI,
card
the
store?
AI revealed your whole entire soul already. I don't think.
The psychopath stuff is old news. Okay, we knew that already.
Okay.
Like, have you ever gone to play Magic the Gathering or Pokemon at a card store, and it's just a bunch of neckbeards and the worst smell you could imagine?
Greasy, sweaty
Yeah,
nerds. Yeah.
yeah. Imagine an entire gaming community of just those people.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why. no
See,
one
I
talks about
imagine
League
it's
of
the
Legends.
type of
It's 'cause
people who are like they smoke
it.
they smoke pot a lot.
Yeah.
I'm totally dissing on like a whole community. I'm sure you guys are great. I'm sure you guys are lovely.
There's some good ones. Obviously, we're generalizing.
I loved the story. I don't know, like the story of League of Legends, the arcane and all that crap was amazing. But
Arcane is League of Legends, but it's its own story in the League of Legends world. It's not part
What's
of
an
the
origin
actual
story?
League of Legends.
no,
As
yeah,
far as
that's
like esports go, though, League of Legends is huge,
yeah.
especially in parts of Asia.
I guess onto the TikTok ban again. I've been seeing a lot of funny memes of people basically being like, "Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the follow, Juilliards. Appreciate it."
Hello.
I thought you were still talking. I didn't realize someone actually followed for a second.
Followed us on
regarding-
X. Are we
regarding-
even on X?
No.
Yes.
No,
we are.
I was
We
gonna
are?
say Hyrum would know.
We are.
Hey, well, thanks for the
I
follow.
have not posted on X in months. I
Yeah.
probably should.
Yeah.
But we are, in fact, on X. So please follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter.
I have an X account. I had a
Me too.
Twitter account.
I love
I don't use it anymore.
Twitter politics is like my favorite thing ever.
And that's why I stopped going on Twitter and Facebook. I fucking hate Twitter and Facebook.
Facebook is actually a cesspool. I'm really excited for them to lift the ban on certain political view content, because it's about to become a plethora of degeneracy, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, in my brain, I'm just like, if you're gonna go through all the effort to ban TikTok, you should be banning every other social media app out there, because it's all the same crap. The only difference is there's just information going to China or whatever.
It's not like any
it
other
wasn't
social
even-
media app.
No.
Our information's getting stolen.
Pause. The ban was not even about stealing information. It's that they're selling into the information, and the U.S. couldn't tax it.
It's so dumb.
That's what it was about.
Yeah.
So stupid.
It's
And the
that
people who
US
were
was
trying
not
to talk-
profiting from the most popular media app in the world.
And then the people who were actually talking about it in Congress, you said the guy that went in front of Congress, that was the part of the TikTok company, didn't even know half the shit they were talking about.
Well, they asked some really freaking good questions the wrong way. And so the very media adept and socially adept representative from TikTok, their Singapore branch, I believe, just made them look like idiots. Because the question, I remember this one very vividly, that he asked was, can TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network? That's how he worded the question. What he means is, can TikTok hack and infiltrate your network and make changes and monitor other devices that do not have TikTok installed? That was what he wanted to say. And he said it so completely wrong and looked like an idiot. And that
Stupid.
whole trial was a farce. These people that were interrogating the representative were incompetent, and the representative was not incompetent. He was very, very smart.
It's just like it's like, come on, man. Like, we have so many other things that are just way more important than banning TikTok right now. Like,
If you want my opinion, short form content in general should be banned.
why? That's odd.
Have you looked at so every time I'm going to use YouTube as an example. Like every time you click on a YouTube video, you might have one that's like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 hours. I've watched YouTube videos over 7 hours before. Thank you, Jacksepticeye. Um,
I watched an hour and a half video today on YouTube.
nice, nice.
It was a really good one.
Every time you watch a video like that, you're getting like dopamine into your brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why TikTok and Reels are so addictive, and every time you have a spare second, you're pulling out your phone to pull up Instagram or Facebook or X, and you start scrolling through Reels, and before you know it, like an hour, 2 hours has gone by, is because every Reel is a new hit of dopamine.
Hmm.
And that's why even just screens in general are so addictive, is because like constant dopamine, but Reels dial it up to an 11. So short form Reel style content really should be banned because it's killing our brains, quite literally.
Or better yet,
And
we should contribute to the problem. Make a video called Dopamine Hit. And it's just every 3 seconds we're doing something new and crazy, and it's like an hour long.
I have no.
have you gotten your daily
problem.
dose of dopamine hit?
I named this rock dopamine.
What were you gonna say, Ryan? Sorry.
Oh no, that's all I was gonna say.
Oh, you were saying
Someone's
something
cooking
before that.
upstairs and smells really good.
What I was gonna say is, yeah, what Hyrum was saying, when you're doing anything, you have any type of, just like a minute to like sit down. Best example is when you're on the toilet. We all whip our phone out when we're on the toilet. It's like a common practice in the first world.
The first
There are
world.
times.
It's true. It's true, actually.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yes.
I'm not wrong.
True. Yeah.
But there'll be times, this has happened the past week, a few nights, to where I'll be watching a video or watching a movie, and someone will message me or send me a reel on Instagram, pointing at you, Taylor, and I'll watch it, and then all of a sudden I'm scrolling through the reels on Instagram, and I look back up and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm watching a movie, and I look at the time, and like a whole hour or like 45 minutes had passed,
Movie ended
and like
40
you
minutes
don't
ago.
you don't realize it,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
because you get sucked into that rabbit hole, and because what Hiram was saying, you get those shots of dopamine. You're like, oh, it's kind of like the gambling addiction, the psychology of gambling. You don't know what the next reel is. And
I
so
love
you
gambling.
kind of, yeah, I know. You kind of just keep going and scrolling down until you hit a sponsorship, and then you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
It's when you hit a sponsorship ad, that's when it snaps you out of it. So I have a theory that sponsorship ads are actually there to snap people out of those constant reel scrollings, because that's when I stop watching every single time.
You know, I'm sure to realize, like, the older I get, the more, like, the less conspiracies I believe, and the more I'm starting to just think we're just really stupid humans, and we've just created systems that are just having, just creating problems that we just didn't foresee, and we're just too caught up in the money and the fame of it to stop doing it, I think.
It's one thing that's really interesting, and I experimented with this the other day, is have you ever tried to focus on something without having a dopamine hit at the same time? Like you ever tried to focus on just driving and don't turn music on, don't turn a podcast on, but for like an hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
You ever tried that?
Yeah. I have.
The first like 15, 20 minutes is really difficult until you can hit that zone out.
Yeah.
But there's this thing called, I believe it's called the dopamine cleanse, which is exactly what it sounds like. You basically go out to the middle of nowhere and do nothing. You don't eat food, you don't drink water, you just sit. and just think, I guess.
I've been wanting to do that. My soul has been yearning for that lately. Like just literally no phone, no nothing, just sit, do nothing.
I was
It's hard
talking
to-
with one of my friends this morning, actually, and she was telling me that she's not feeling great and she's having some mental health problems. And the first thing I said was, "How much caffeine are you drinking?" Because excessive caffeine can increase symptoms of anxiety. And how often are you on your phone? And she was doing like 15 hours a day on her phone. Like just insane numbers.
So I used to be on my phone constant when like shortly like in high school and after high school. And it's funny because I used to get pissed off at Taylor because every time we were watching something or doing something, he was like, "Get off your fucking phone. Like stop being on your phone. Just like watch the movie, enjoy what we're doing." And I didn't realize, but I was on my phone like I think my record was like 18 hours. And now I'm barely surpassing like 7 or 8 hours now. So I've definitely dialed back. But when we'd go out to eat, I would always whip out my phone. And I didn't realize I was whipping out my phone. And Taylor would constantly call me out on whipping out my phone.
Do you
so now
remember?
whenever I go out to eat, I barely pull out my phone. I'll pull out my phone if someone texts me or if someone calls me or to look at the time. After that, I just put my phone down immediately. And I try and tell people whenever, like if I go out to dinner with someone and they're on their phone, I try to call them out. I'm like, "Hey, get off your phone."
Dude, and
enjoy
people
this-
get so
enjoy this.
mad. Like they
When we
get
went to
so
Texas
mad.
Roadhouse, he told me to get off my phone at one point.
Like it was, I had someone that I would go out to dinner. Well, I had a partner in the past that I would go out to dinner with, and she was always on her phone, no matter what we were doing. It was just constantly on her phone doing something.
know
and
this partner?
it was, yes, maybe.
Cool.
But it was so often or so constant, or even if we just go out and like we were walking down the street or something, or walking to a bus stop, it was just always on their phone, and it bugged the shit out of me because I'm like, I don't want to be rude and tell you not to be on your phone, but at the same time, I want to enjoy this company. I want to enjoy your company. I want to enjoy talking to you. I want to enjoy actually having a conversation with you.
See, but the thing is, it shouldn't be rude. It should be like a good thing in my mind. See, I remember when we had like a whole bunch of friends over back when I had a bigger friend group. And we had like, oh man, we had like 6
Bigger friend group? You mean when you had a friend group?
Yeah, when I had how many people does it take to make a group? 4?
2, 3.
4
as a group.
Well, no,
I still got a group of friends technically. But anyways, they were all over. We were all watching a movie. It was supposed to be kind of like a movie night or something. I'm watching the movie and I turn around. Every single one of them were on their phones, including you.
I was one of them, yeah.
Including you. And I was like, "That's it. I'm done. I'm done." And I get up.
Wait.
and
Was this at the duplex?
Yeah. And I grab.
I fucking remember that.
I
yeah.
grab a box out of the kitchen and I walk out. And I said, "Phones." Everyone put phones in the box. And they got legitimately angry. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
I think I was the only one. I was annoyed, but I wasn't angry. I was just like, here's Taylor doing his stupid shit again. And I was annoyed, and a little bit afterwards, I was a little upset. But looking back at it, like I get why
We
you
had
did that.
more
I
fun.
understood that.
We had more fun after that than we did when everyone was on their phones.
Best thing to do is if everyone's on their phone, and I think we did this one time with you at the duplex. You had a basement, and we all went down in the basement, and you told everyone to leave your phones upstairs or put it into a box, and we all had to be downstairs for like an hour and a half. And that hour and a half, we were laughing so much because we kept on cracking jokes and we weren't on our phones at all. I think it was you, me. It wasn't Andrew. Oh, it's Tori. I think it was Tori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know these people.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we weren't really talking at the time, I don't think.
Yeah, that would have been like right after I moved, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It was 2020, 2021.
No, you were gone for a while by that point.
Yeah, like So by 2021, I'd been gone for like a year and a half. Taylor and I started talking again about the middle of 2021.
I love how this kind of turned into a podcast episode.
Yeah,
Well,
it's good.
okay. Here's something that drives me nuts, right? You know, it's kind of like people get mad when you take away their phones.
Yeah.
Like what we were just talking about. Can you imagine like trying to function at your current brain capacity and dopamine levels 40 years ago?
Oh,
When the
no.
internet's not around and phones aren't around, and you're gonna
No.
have to figure out how to navigate things.
No. See, but here's a dilemma to that too
Crazy.
that I think about constantly. It's like on one hand, we need to have the skills to be able to function without it for sure, because that's important. However, on the other side of things, this is just our way of life now, and I think that every generation has their own thing, you know. And so, hi guys, how's it going? Kyle, Luis, hello, welcome.
Oh, there's people.
Hey guys.
I have a chat I'm supposed to be moderating.
And so I feel like my main concern is with the next generation of kids, like the kids that were born like 3 years after us, 4 years after us. Because
I'd say a little bit further. Than
Further,
that.
yeah,
The
yeah.
generation I'm worried about is not even in
like
high
the
school.
iPad kid generation. I'm worried for them very much. And like
Don't
we have
tell me racial
we have a
slurs, they're gonna be
family
fine.
member. We have a family member. I'm obviously not going to name names. But this individual really struggles with like basic ass shit. Like basic stuff. Like
Can you text me the name?
maybe later. Like
Put it in the chat.
just reading is a struggle, and this individual is way older than this person should be.
This
And
individual didn't know what 2 + 2 was and had to think about it for like.
and that was genuine. It like wasn't even a joke. So yeah. So I'm concerned. I am
They're a
concerned.
senior.
Yeah. So
Like, I'm not good at math. Don't get me wrong. I'm horrible at math. I remember when I was in California, my friend's mom looked at me and was, I don't know what we were talking about, but at some point she just goes like, 8 + 7. And I just, my brain immediately shut off and I just went, 16? And she looked at me, she goes, sure. And she's
even
also
for me,
a
like I
teacher.
have to count that out. I can't just say it off the top of my head. I have to count.
Isn't it 15?
15. I don't know. I didn't count it out.
Yeah.
Like I have to use my fingers to count, and it takes
Same.
me a minute.
Yeah, it's
Same.
15.
If someone spits out numbers and I don't have anything like my hands, that's why if I didn't have hands or if I was basically just a what's it called, someone who doesn't have any limbs, I would be more useless than half the people who are missing arms. I don't got a lot going on up here, so
Well,
I
you'd
don't know how
adapt.
much-
You'd adapt over time.
I don't know if I could.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Any
I
last?
would think it was really funny to push Ryan down a hill in his wheelchair. Is what I would do in that.
No, not a
situation.
wheelchair. I would lift him up out of the
Oh my
wheelchair and
God.
push him down.
I whacked myself on the opposite side of the head with a crutch.
Okay. Anyways, any last thoughts, questions, or concerns before we go to Marvel Rivals?
Something that I learned is AI. People are questioning AI and are very concerned about how advanced they're becoming. There is a new problem that I learned, and that AI can actually cause a mass water crisis.
Yeah.
AI could cause literally any crisis you could imagine.
The
And it's
issue with
because
AI and our current infrastructure, I ran my own thought experiment on this the other day just for fun, is AI could literally destroy everything in like an hour.
Yeah.
not quicker.
Well, like
It
the
would be hard.
quantum chip alone, it
Yeah.
will surpass every single security measure for anything on the planet, basically. And we have basically all these big businesses like banks and military organizations and all this stuff are going to paper now, going back to paper because they can't build a security system fast enough to.
What if they have the quantum chip build a security system?
There's like a weird paradox to that. I don't remember what it was.
It would outthink itself.
Something like that. Yeah. Basically, it's like they haven't gotten there quick enough, and so they need to make paper everything just in case, because nothing that they are going to do is going to be able to stop a quantum thing to break into their security, basically. Luis said, high key, I want to leave this country and fast, because within the next 5 years, all the important jobs are going to be run by people who can't count, read, or write. We're going to die from a nurse reading the dosage wrong. That's true. That's actually happening now.
I
I'm
got
pretty
two
sure.
things. I want to continue the AI thing real quick.
Okay.
For people wondering, like, Ryan, what are you talking about? And Hyrum, please butt in if I get anything wrong. But with AI is so advanced and runs so much that you can't use proper fans like, your PC or computer. You have to use liquid cooling. And liquid cooling, you use water. But they use
Glauber salts. Sorry.
They use so much water. I talked about it with Sunny like 2 days ago, and we learned that Google used in 1 year, they used between 5 billion and 30 billion milliliters of water in 2021.
Yeah.
And every single year when they add more AIs, that water usage has tripled. And it's just getting more and more and more and more.
That takes a significant more amount of cooling at the current level of AI, which is only going to get worse.
So
or better,
AI
I guess.
I think what she said was, if you type in ChatGPT to write you, like, let's say a paragraph or an essay, it takes approximately 150 to, I'm making a guess here, 150 to 300 milliliters of water just to type that paragraph for that one person that one time.
Well, and not just the water.
So fast.
You can't, not just the water. You also got to think about all the power it's using. Like Google needs to make their own nuclear power plant just to run
I guarantee you,
program.
in like 30 years, they're going to have to start, or maybe in less than 30 years, they're going to have to build oil rigs specifically just for AIs and use constant water from the ocean that they can just spit out and spit back in.
Yeah.
Maybe even clean it while it's going through. Who knows?
Yeah.
The second thing,
likelihood of seeing a AI reactor meltdown in the next 50 years is incredibly high.
Because these idiots don't know what they're doing.
AI is making great advances, but it's the same thing with any type of energy source. We get this new revelation, a new way to discover an energy source or to use to process energy. But at the same time, like lithium batteries is a great example. Lithium batteries are how old, Hyrum?
Old.
Coming up on 25?
25 years,
Oh,
right?
not as old as I thought.
The military had about 10 years previous to that, though. So
They always
in
do.
Public market, about 25.
So you got lithium batteries, which is a great form of energy, store a lot of energy. It's reusable. And we have them in cars now that uses electricity, Tesla. Biggest problem about that is that you can't dispose of them. There's no way to properly dispose it. And if they go up, if they explode and catch fire, they can burn for days, and you can't use water to put it out because it's so freaking hot. They have to use specifically designed mechanism to throw inside the lithium, to throw at the lithium battery to literally drown out all the oxygen because it burns so hot.
There's actually a pretty simple solution for that. It's the same solution that I like to use for car batteries. Throw them in the ocean.
I'd rather not kill more turtles than what we're already doing.
I love turtles.
I'm
I
a
like
big
turtles.
proponent on littering. I hate it when people litter, and I hate people who are
Do you
like,
remember
"Oh,
that
yeah,
one time?
Shut the fuck up, I'm talking! Oh my god! It's like, oh my god, I have a Tesla. It's so great for the world. And I'm not burning any emissions. But it's like, you do realize it burns more emissions to make those fucking batteries and to make the power for those batteries for you to charge it. and
Do
it's
you want to
the
talk about
area.
the child slavery that goes into making a Tesla?
Oh yeah, that too, and iPhones and Nike. So if you think you're a holy person for using iPhones or for using a Tesla, fuck you. You are not.
What kind of phone do you have, Ryan?
I have an iPhone.
Neither of us have
Ah, yes.
iPhones.
No, those Samsungs are still made in sweatshops by little Chinese kids,
Oh
dude.
well.
The sad part about it is
You can't
I,
get
I
around it.
say that, but I'm talking about people who think they're better than everyone else because they think they're doing a better thing, when in reality, they're not. They're just as guilty as all of us. Like
Unless you drive a Prius.
I'm guilty of having an iPhone. I have an iPhone, but everything that is electronic is not everything, but a lot of things that are electronic are at some point from whether it's the very very beginning to the very first material you need for that object, there's some sort of sweatshop or slave labor that is going on. And to act like it is not and to just ignore it is the people that I say fuck you. It's like, I don't buy Nike. I fucking hate Nike. I don't like buying name brand stuff. Yes?
Yeah, Hyrum can wait a second. Do you remember when we were driving?
I'm gonna forget what I want to say.
We were driving somewhere.
What Ryan brings up is a very interesting point about late stage capitalism bleeding into communism. The worker is so separated from the means of production, no one knows how to actually build anything for themselves from raw materials, that people are always being exploited and
I
not
love
paid.
the peak, the audio
okay.
peak. Well, hold on. Let me
Hate-
say what I want to fucking
People
say.
hate capitalism, okay? People fucking hate capitalism.
But it's
and
bleeding
people
into socialism.
People praise communism. Here is my take on it. Capitalism, the form of capitalism, is the best way and the most fair way for a society to live. Yes, it would be amazing if communism works, where everyone pitches in and everyone gets everything. But because of human error, human greed, and human manipulation, it never ends like that. The capitalism that the U.S. is in right now and has been in for the past fucking 50 years, yeah, no, it's not great. But the form of capitalism is you get paid to do a job, and if you want to start a business, you provide a product, and if people like it, they will buy it, and you get money. It's all on the ethics of how you do it. Capitalism can work, but just like communism, there's always people that are going to exploit it who don't give a shit about how it's going to affect everyone else.
When your average person is separated from the means of production, your economic system is going to fail eventually.
Yes.
So
The chair recognizes Taylor.
Here, I'll even mute myself.
hey Ryan, you remember that time? that those people in front of us threw out something out of their window while we were driving, and I chased them down to get them to go back and pick it up because it made me that angry.
Oh yeah, I remember.
We were door dashing or something, and these rich, like, teenage girls driving a super nice car just threw trash out their window.
I don't know if they were rich or not, but they had a really nice.
They didn't even
car.
look like it.
Okay, switching gears. Can I tell you guys about what?
Wait, no, hold on. Let Taylor finish.
No, that was it.
Yes.
That was it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I am working at a really fancy hotel in Park City, which is arguably the richest city in Utah. That's like where Post Malone's house is up in Park City. Right? The people who come into this place have zero respect for any of the staff. They treat them all like shit. Yesterday, I got cussed out about 10 times. Because there was some event, people were waiting like an hour for their cars, but I'm like, yeah, when you have 2,000 people here and 2,000 cars, that's what fucking happens is you're going to wait for a car. It got to the point where I just started running cars and I wouldn't acknowledge customers when they spoke to me, just because I was getting so upset with them.
Good, you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. I was tipped in tamales, though.
Is that a good?
From
Is that
the
a plus?
restaurant.
I would not complain about that.
It
I
was
would not
fine. It was
complain.
actually really weird. This lady comes out with this really tall guy. He's like taller than me, so maybe 6'5", 6'6". And then they're like making plans to go back to this lady's house. But then I'm opening the door for her, and she just looks at me and goes, "That motherfucker, I make way more money than he does. I make $1 million. He just has a nicer truck than me. I'm gonna dump him."
What?
Like, what is happening,
No
drunk lady?
way.
There's
Oh
like
my
3
God.
bars in this hotel.
That's crazy. That's
And
messed up.
huge. People say it's like a Vegas hotel. I have never been to Vegas.
If you are that rich and you're bitching that there's 2,000 people and you can't get your car right away, and there's only, fucking, I'm gonna say there's 6 or 7 valets that go and get the cars at a time.
Yep.
Fucking Uber. You got the money. It's not like it's an issue. You can get Uber
No.
Black. You can get luxury Uber.
So people
It doesn't.
with their Bentleys, they did not want to leave their Bentley at a hotel. They got really. Oh my god.
They're probably
It's like,
staying at a 5-star hotel that has security
It is a
over.
5-star hotel.
Yeah.
There's no
point proven.
security, but in the garages in most hotels, like even the really really high end ones, you'll
Like
very
security
rarely
cameras,
find-
and sometimes they have like security people who actually
There is
go and.
a camera in the garage. If I wanted to do a heist and steal all the catalytic converters I ever could want, I could.
Well,
you say.
Are you guys ready to play Marvel Rivals?
I was gonna ask ChatGPT a question for an ironic joke, but I forgot what the joke was. So let's play Marvel Rivals.
Cool. Awesome.